Okay, guys, welcome back. Sorry about the lighting. Elon Musk has a better car than I do. So, um, I'll start with an anecdote here. This morning, Tortoise, we know that they're going to solidify the IPO and the merge. Basically, this is a SPAC company, Tortoise Acquisition Corporation, which are companies that get into the stock market in order to merge with a new company that wants to enter the stock market. And if I understand correctly, they do that so it's faster to get in. So that's the same thing that Virgin Galactic has done, and Nicola, I don't know how you pronounce it. So here we are. This morning, there's a big hype around Tortoise that is going to get a hype pretty soon. So it was hyping already this morning at around 12 or 13%. And we decided to buy some. And look what happened. Already it went down. And if we check into the portfolio, we could see here we have already a loss of $55. So there you go. Yes, learning curve. Okay, when something goes high up very quickly, it will eventually go down. Some exceptions. Virgin Galactic this morning was going 12 and now it's at 22. You never know. And Plaque stayed pretty stable, although I see there was a drop actually, so I suppose I didn't see at that point how much it was up, but yeah, okay. So let's go back to on work Slack. It got crashed today. It's like we we sold half of our positions in at this level around here, and we made the mistake not to sell everything off. I don't remember if it was at 7% up here or something like that, and then it dropped like crazy. So back to Tesla. So if we check Tesla in our portfolio, we have some outstanding orders, and we set a new one at 419, something like that. So basically, I wanted to do the triangle strategy to sell more, buy more at the lowest price and buy less as the price is higher. At the end, I ran out of liquidity, so I couldn't do it. And the ones at 419 got bought. So we bought some shares. Okay, so now the idea would be, actually we can check that out. At what price we bought them? 419. These are previous ones that we bought today, this morning. So 419. For these ones, we need to set a sell order. So we're going to sell them. And to do that, we're going to calculate at what price. So what we do, we get the calculator 419 and we multiply by the percentage we want. In my case, I like to have a 5%, so I multiply by 1,05, and that gives us that we can sell them in a GTC order, which is until it gets executed at this price, 439.95. I normally just round it up, 440. There you go. And action. And we have it for sale. So now we close this one. We can close these two. And we can check here. It seems that I have two of the same open. So 440. Actually, I have one at 443. When I have this situation, what do I do? Actually, I forgot. Sorry. Yep. The strategy for these four shares was that since we bought already at a similar price close by, the strategy was that we were going to reduce the margin. So let's go back to it. So we bought at 419. Instead of doing 5%, we'll do 419, we'll do 4%. And that's 435 instead of 36, because with decimals we get to something got sold for 36. There we go. Actually, this one we could do something similar. We could uh, drop a little bit the gains, because we have one at 446 already. So let's do 443 divided by 100.05, and we end up at 440. So, which is what we have for the other one. So we'll do that. We'll change this one to 440. So we took out half a percentage point, not 1%, but half a percentage point from this 4. So instead of making 5%, we'll make 4.5. Let's check what we just sold. Bill.com, we sold it, one share only that was hanging in there, okay? But we can check the portfolio, and if we check by today, that's today, which are the ones that are doing best, and we have plug, but it doesn't give us enough gain, because we bought it when it was pretty high, then it went down a lot, and now it's recovering. So at the end, so far it won't sell today. We could actually sell some, but we have so little invested in it that there's no point of doing so. So we leave plug as it is right now. This one is more or less the same situation until the order doesn't go through. Normally I have an order already set. We can check that out. Actually, we'll check it in a new window. That way we keep this one for Tesla. And if you check it out, if I put Axel, I have an order already, and I'm sure that's gonna be 4%, 5%, sorry. And the same for the rest of the other. Then we have Tesla, and that's it. And Slack, I don't know what's the position with Slack, but we'll sort by value, the biggest ones in our portfolio, and Slack is still giving us a gain, but I'm not sure if this gain was calculated when we had the 420 that we had this morning. So probably the gain is $20. So we could still sell, but I don't think it doesn't make sense to sell at this level. Most likely Work or Slack will come up tomorrow. This is a bit a similar trend as we were having with Tesla. Tesla was doing something like that, and it started to do an inverse parabol. And look at this. I see a bit of recovery now. You see here, it's starting to go up. Here, Slack wants to recover. Okay, so let's see Tesla. Tesla, look at that. That's good momentum. If it crosses the 200, which I doubt it will happen, because now it's starting to slow down, and I can see it has been rallying for a while. It's a pretty long range here, and we can see more or less for how long that's happening. And normally it's half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour, and it changes. That's the way I know Tesla works. So 12:44, and now we're at 12:55. Okay, so still it could go. Probably today the changes are shorter. I can see this one is very short. Okay, so when I talk about changes, I'm talking about crossing between signal and MACD. So yeah, that's it. We need to wait, see if that changes. So far we're pretty far away from any of our sell orders, and look, and we're pretty low based on the initial today. That's not the initial hype, it was this one up here. So the highest of the day was 428, and we can see it if we put here 427, it says 427, that was it. Let's see if I get out. Okay, 427, yeah, 427.81. You can see it here. Here it says high. I like the way Think or Swim works, that at all times it's showing you the high and the low. It would be nice if they could do the same here, show it to you here or something. And but yeah, we have to work with what we have. And so far, for me, I've tried everything. And Yahoo Finance is the best of everything. I mean, it has many negative points, many of them, but I know I have to be flexible, I have to adapt. It's free and it's pretty fast, but sometimes it's not well synchronized, so you have to be reloading the page, especially when you get to a situation that you are really, it's important to have the good information. You're buying or selling. At that point, I'm like, I do reload quickly. So look at that. It went down from 7% to 0. Let's verify that that's correct. That I said, like, well, even 0, it's after the recovery. How can it be? No, probably I'm totally wrong here. But let's see. I would like to get there. What's the? Oh, no, okay, 3%. Okay, no, sorry. So yeah, the entire day. So it got a range of, yeah, from the top to the bottom of 3.5%. So from the top to where it is now, right now, it's 2%. Okay, so that's something pretty good. I'm glad we didn't sell it all at a lower price. You know, we could have sold it when it was on top at the highest peak. We could have probably bought more here. Now it's recovering. We might be able to buy more, actually, I'm thinking. Let's see. If we would buy now, we would make a 2% profit. And the thing to have under consideration is, will it go higher up, do you think? That's something to consider. If we check the 1 month, okay, look at that. Oh my God, what happened to Slack? It got slagging too. So potential, yeah, there's plenty of potential. I'm gonna close this because I can see it's drawing stuff which I didn't want to. I don't know. Now let's clear all the drawings here, and there we go. So potential, wow, it has potential. Imagine it gets back to the 35 high that had, like, not too long ago, actually, at the beginning of September. That's a lot of potential. I see a lot of, and the good thing, it's in the monthly. Now is when it starts to swap. Now is the trend on going up, so we're grabbing it on the uptrend. Let's compare that to Tesla. If we do the monthly for Tesla, is Tesla on an uptrend or downtrend? Look, in the monthly, Tesla is in a downtrend. So eventually it will cross back, but so far it didn't. So there's potential for Tesla to go down and buy at a lower price. That's what this is saying in the 1 month interval. So I'm convinced that we need to buy a bit more of work. So to do that, we'll have to cancel at least one of the orders for Tesla. And what I'm thinking is, if we can do 1,000 divided by 27, that would be 37 shares. Okay, let's do that. We go to Slack and we buy 1,000, 37, and we'll do 40. Sorry, first we have to What am I doing? We have to cancel one of Tesla's orders, and we'll cancel. We only need to cancel the 3 because we have enough with that. And we buy at 27, but we're gonna check Slack in the daily, and by minute we change it to 1 minute. It's another thing. If you click in the 1 day, it doesn't work, and so you need to do 5 and then change. And look at what's happening. All of a sudden it's dropping like a rock, and if it goes below the 50, that's gonna be devastating for this stock. Which in a way for us is good because we want to buy more, but we are also into the stock, invested in the stock. So it's a temporary thing. It's going to drop, we buy, goes back up, perfect. It works for us, not for everyone. Hopefully people will hold on to it. So imagine lowest that we could get based on today would have been 26.90. If we can get it at 27.10, I mean, imagine we get it at 27.05 or 6. Oh, and it's already bouncing back. It's reversing. Boom. Yeah, look at this. It went up, down, and already directly went back up. It just didn't have enough momentum to continue going up, so it started going down. And if you look at this difference here, the down momentum is stronger than the up momentum. That means it's losing power on the way up. And here the down momentum was very, very little, very small. But now it's getting there, it's getting down. So I'm gonna refresh the page because I see this thing is not moving. We're in the 1 minute. I don't see any action at all. It's getting negative. Before reloading, it was at 27.21, 25. So yeah, it's going down. It's going down. So that means we'll have to wait before doing anything, and before placing the order. Basically we can do a very low order in order to have it set while we wait. And imagine we forget about it and we fall asleep. We could put 26, we can put 27. It will never get to 27. That's it, 27. I'll even put 27.01, and we'll leave it as we'll do GTC order. There we go. Which GTC means good till cancelled. Yeah. Okay, so I was checking how much we had left to invest. There's not enough for one extra share of Tesla. So at the moment, that's what we have. We close this one. What we can do is split these into a few, like do a 2 and a 3. So in order to do that, we can open 2. We close this one at 410. I doubt we would ever get at 410 since we've been in this area of 420 all day long, between 420 and 417. So let's say we set one at 417 where we buy 2, okay, 417, and we make it a good till cancel order. And then we do another one where we buy 3, and it's going to be cheaper because we buy more, and we divide by 1% less. So it would be 413. I'm rounding up, okay? Before I said we'll never get to 414, I think. I know it was 410, I think. Okay, 413. There we go. So if we had more budget, which we don't because it just updated, we could do like I'm gonna sort it by price. So the cheaper one we have more. When I say sorted by price, I wanted to do like this. So I could do the triangle. Okay, it's gonna be a small triangle. We do like this, like this. So we buy 3 at 413, cheaper one, and 2 at 417. There we go. Okay, that's it. And Slack, we were waiting for that one, still going down. And Tesla, we put it in the monthly, so we'll go back to the daily, still moving around that same area, nothing new, although we can see that it's cool. The trend is down, it's a downtrend, it's cooling, and it's retesting the 200. It goes through it, bounces back, goes through it, bounces back. I don't think today is gonna happen anything more, no more action. Already went up 3%, which for Tesla it's pretty good. Let's check Tesla and we'll see how it has been doing in the last days. Let's check daily. So in the last 14 days it went up 5%. So based on my other stocks, the way I do it, if it goes 3+%, I normally try to sell. I wouldn't buy it. When I say sell, is don't buy basically. So I would have bought here when there was a big change. It went down 16% cumulative in 2 days. So I'll show you how this works. So here you see 560, it went down 560, and here 1034. So those, I do a cumulative here. I do it here. So the cumulative is this of the 2 days. Okay, so minus 16. And every time it changes direction, so this is going down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up. It gives you the cumulative of those two. If it would be 4, like it happened here, so you see 4 days in a row. First day it went up 10, then 1% we see here, then 0.37, then 12, so it's 25, and 7, so it's 32. So you see the graph. It went up, 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 down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. So what can we conclude from Tesla now? I mean, here we know why. The momentum here was due to the battery day. We can check actually if we do 80 days. I could have done 81 days, but and we go back to the same area where we were. Okay, here we have the 4 days. What happened before battery day? It went down a lot. Okay, it went down a lot. Another. Here it went down 20. Here 21. Here we had a hype of 12. Here it went up 33. That was before the split. Okay, in my system I already calculate the split. I tell it to split it from that date, and it splits it automatically. Because the information you get from Alpha Vantage, all this information comes from Alpha Vantage. It comes as the price it was back then, which was before the split, 1,200 or something like that. Okay, I was trying to see if we could see a pattern, or something that would help us decide if Tesla could go higher up or not based on this 5% increase, which it's 7 in a row after I haven't dropped 16%. Could it go higher up? That's my question. Let's check here. Based on this, it still has potential. This is my own calculation of how I calculate the potential based on what the previous peaks have been, and how much is the cumulative change in the last 21 days. So, and I do the same for the 42 days. So normally in the last 42 days it has a lot more potential if we go gathering information farther back, and so it could still go up, but this doesn't count the 5% from today. So it leaves us with 5% to 6% extra potential to go up, which is a bit limiting. It's a limited percentage. So yeah, still to think, things to think, to decide what to do. Is it time to move out or reduce positions, or buy more? What's going to happen? We'll have to see it in the next one. I need to think about it, and I'll get back to you in the next one, okay? So please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll play this disclaimer for a few seconds. Thanks, bye.